You see the pictures, you see the images that you've been, I guess, been subject to the last couple of days, and the damage, it seems beyond comprehension. The personal sense of loss beyond a personal sense of understanding. But what would this experience be like for a child? We visited a YMCA that's being used as a makeshift daycare center. All the schools in Joplin are now closed, and the children told us of their experiences in their own words.
Hi, I'm Sierra, C-I-E-R-A. Harry.
Harry, how old are you?
8.
I'm Dakota.
My name's Ebony Butler. 6.
I'm 12 and my sister's 11.
10.
Oh.
I live in Joplin, Missouri. My mom had just got home from the store, and then we heard the sirens going off, so we went into our basement. I was at church whenever the storm began. My grandma rushed me home because the tornado was kind of coming. My heart was beating so fast I can barely breathe. The scariest part whenever my dog screeched. I was so scared. We heard like the strong winds and stuff, and my dad knew that that was a tornado, so we were all like in a corner, huddled up. My little brother was crying. I have a lot of friends that lost their homes. It was so sad to see like all of the damage and stuff. Looking at all those homes and all those people, they're like carrying baskets and putting whatever they can find in them. It's just heartbreaking. One of my friends, their leg got broken. I felt sad. We saw bodies that were buried in there. We tried to help, but we couldn't really help. Like, we didn't really think that that would have really happened to Joplin. I feel really bad for it. It's just like Hurricane Katrina. They lost a ton, but they still built it together. And I've lived here all my life, and I wouldn't want to leave because I don't really know anywhere else out of Joplin, really.
You'd have to, like, do what you did to animals, knock me out if you want me to leave. This is my hometown. I ain't leaving.
No, I love Joplin. One of the greatest cities I ever lived in.
Joplin school officials estimate more than 60% of families, students, and staff are displaced or are now homeless. And we should say that none of the children that we spoke to in that segment lost their homes or any close family members.
It's always so fascinating that when you talk to children in the face of a disaster, not only the way they describe what they saw and what they're dealing with afterwards, but their incredible resilience. Those kids are, I'm not leaving, Joplin's my home.
Well, you know what, it's funny, you said your husband was from the area. They go through drills when they're kids and when they're teenagers, so they're more used to this. You live in that part of the country, but these kids, this is their first experience, and to see this devastation, I mean, it's traumatic for adults. These kids have lost everything. I mean, 4 of the 10 schools in Joplin are just gone, including the high school, which was basically just literally wiped off the foundation that it was standing on.
It's just incredible today.